Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to another Channel 8 sports presentation. Here from the Lewis Brown Athletic Center on the campus of Rutgers University, it is the Greater Middlesex Conference Girls Basketball Championship. Hi, I'm Jimmy Allinder. I'm being joined by Phil Hill. And Phil Hill, it is a pair of teams, East Brunswick and Piscataway. They've seen each other twice this year. They've seen each other in the past in big games. This is certainly one of them tonight.
Well, this is the big game for the county here, and it's, Jim, just like we said, the number 1 and number 2 seed. We expected them to be here, and they're here. And I think you're going to see a super game tonight. Piscataway comes in rolling right through the tourney. I think they averaged about 66 points a game, giving up about 27 points a game in the tourney. And they got to be feeling pretty good. They are the number 1 seed. They are rated number 2 in the state of New Jersey. And Bev Hall says her team's ready to go. Okay.
Well, we have the one game that we televised earlier in the year to go by. And in that contest, Aja Jones, I guess she's 6'2", she pretty much had her way against East Brunswick. I felt that one of the keys was Lisa Guarneri, the senior captain, who was able to get away and do her thing, and that puts a lot of responsibility on the shoulders of Jill Kinney tonight.
Well, she was able to do her thing, Jim, but you got to remember it was the second half that she did her thing. Jill Kinney held her pretty tightly the first half, held her to only 2 points. Reggie Carney came up with a design, a 1-3-1 zone defense, collapsing down on Asia Jones with Jill Kinney chasing Guarneri. He did a very good job. They led at halftime 26-3. What Reggie has to do is figure out a scheme so that they can put 2 halves together. If they can do that, they can win. I'll tell you this here. The Bears are playing the best ball of the year, Jim. If you saw them against Bishop R in the semifinals, just a fabulous game by the Bears, a flawless game by the Bears. Reggie Carney is smiling. I believe that ease is going to be transferred to his team. I think they're going to come in here loose, and I think they're going to take it to the Chiefs.
Well, offensively, though, East Brunswick's going to have to rely on certain people to score points. Who can we look for tonight?
I'll tell you, I think the freshman's going to step up big.
Jessica Olszewski.
Right. Jessie Olszewski, I think, is going to step up big. She wasn't feeling well the last time these two teams played. The first time she played Piscataway, she might have been a little bit in awe. I don't think you're going to find that today. Gio Oriole will step up as she always does in a big game. And Stephanie Little has been playing very well as well. Megan O'Neill has been getting her points as well. So you got a lot of people who can score, and I think they're going to be loose. And as I said, I don't think they're going to worry about strategy so much. I think they're going to play their game and make the Chiefs play them.
Okay, so it is going to be East Brunswick versus Piscataway in the GMC Championship Girls Final. We'll be back with the action in just a minute. Okay, we are back at the Lewis Brown Athletic Center, better known as the RAC, where East Brunswick, defending GMC champions, will try to derail a hot Piscataway team, Phil. Starting lineups have been announced. They are pretty much the same lineups that were against each other the last time we saw these two teams play.
You're right. If you're Piscataway, you're talking about Asia Jones, Lisa Guarneri, Abra Scotty, Shanta Scott, and
another Guarneri.
Jessica Guarneri,
who's a freshman.
And for the Bears, Jim?
Yeah, we got the usual cast of Gio Oriole jumping at center, Jessica Olszewski, the freshman number 5, Stephanie Little number 10, Jill Kinney number 21, and number 25 is Megan O'Neill. So the teams are about ready to go. Phil, we heard that Reggie was assigning defensives, and we noticed that Jill Kinney was not on Guarneri.
We'll see, Jim.
Okay, tap is 1. Now that's Lisa Guarneri. She's the senior, and she will run the show. Excuse me, I don't think that's
okay.
That's Jessica.
And they're in the zone right now, Jim. They come back with that 1-3-1, and that's Stephanie Little on Guarneri.
Inside, right. Okay, shot does not go. And East Brunswick, good pass by Olszewski. And East Brunswick takes a lead as Oriole. Oh, Stephanie Little that was.
Stephanie Little. I'll tell you, it's been.
Okay. East Brunswick jumps out to a 2-0 lead.
Little averaging about 14 points a game in this tournament and has been very positive. And you can see her on Guarneri, a big change.
And Guarneri
puts it right up.
Yep. And we are tied 2-2. There's that press that was very impressive by Piscataway the first time. And a bounce pass by Jill Kinney goes astray. And we have turnover number 1. And no pressure by East Brunswick. And again, you got to watch number 32, Jones. Now she's outside. Kenny is on her, Phil. Look at that. You talk about a differential.
Reggie wanted to come with something different, and we're seeing it right here, Jim.
And Jones is outside, takes a jumper, won't go. And East Brunswick coming up with it. That's Kenny with it. Bounce pass to Olszewski. Looks for somebody. Oriole drives inside. Back out to Stephanie Little, takes a shot, won't go. Finds nothing. But it goes off of Piscataway, and East Brunswick will retain possession.
Okay, the Chiefs in their traditional man-to-man.
They look for a play inside, but it won't go, so Oriole now a long shot there. Shot that went long by
O'Neill putting up a little strong there, and the Bears are fortunate to get the ball back.
2-2 the score, 6:29 left to go in the first period. Kenny inbounds to Olszewski. And East Brunswick will try to look inside.
And I tell you, Guarneri on Olszewski, an interesting one.
Kenny, far side, drives inside. And rolls off the rim, won't go.
And Jessica
Guarneri
with the rebound.
Jones drives. And they could have called a foul there, but they didn't.
Shanta Scott crashing the board. Stephanie Little getting up off the floor, Jim, and she appears to be hurt. And we're trying to figure out what the call is there.
Well, I think they were thinking that maybe Little was hurt and they just stopped the action. So Piscataway does have the ball. Score is tied 2-2. Guarneri being guarded by Olszewski takes a long shot off the rim. Oriole comes down with it. Here comes East Brunswick. O'Neill. Olszewski sets up. Won't go. Kenny, rebound. Olszewski again to O'Neill.
And the Bears looking for a good shot.
O'Neill, long shot. Kenny comes down with it again. She's got a couple rebounds so far. Mostly off those long missed shots.
And the Bears certainly getting their shots off the offensive boards, Jim.
Driving is O'Neill, then she opens it up for Little who comes through.
Mercy, and she's blocked by Jones. And Jones with the rebound. Long pass, Jim. The crowd thought Aberscott walked. And Jill Kenny with her third rebound. I'll tell you, Jim, she's right up under the Giants there, coming down with some big rebounds.
All right, East Brunswick will inbounds. We have a substitution, Hagen coming in, replacing O'Neill.
And you see full court pressure by the Chiefs right now.
Little gets it to Hagen. She's by herself now, coming behind her was Aberscott. Olszewski in the corner to Oriole. Stuffed.
Blocked by Jessie Guarneri.
And the score is still 2-2 with 4:52 left to go in the first period. Here at the rack.
Both teams playing good defense, Jim.
Olszewski to Little. Kenny inside, great, nice pass, but it was tapped nicely. Boy, I'll tell you what, Scott came way down.
And possession goes to the Chiefs. You had Jessica Guarneri, who's playing a super game early on, coming up with a big block right there.
And here comes Piscataway. Lisa Guarneri, she has the only points for the Chiefs. Aberscott lets off a three. No, it's a two-pointer, but nonetheless it gives Piscataway the lead, their first lead of the game. It's 4-2 Chiefs. Ball tipped away. Kenny gets it, however. Wow, she ran into her own player. Olszewski comes and gets it back.
And they're tied up on the floor there, Jim. And the possession will be the Bears.
Jump ball, East Brunswick's possession.
Both teams feeling each other out, apparently.
Each other out. They're expending a lot of energy out there, Jim. They're into it.
Okay. Inside to Oriole. She was whacked hard, but no foul call. no foul on that one either.
And Stephanie Little with great hustle there. And calling back for the ball.
Kenny being guarded closely by Aberscott. Oriel to Little. Scott guards her, and they're going to call a foul on Shanta Scott. That's the first foul of the game, actually.
And I'll tell you, you got to like the Bears hustle, Stephanie Little in particular.
First team foul.
Kenny inbounds to Olszewski. Has an open shot there if she wants it. Won't go, though. Finds nothing. And again, these backgrounds are a little bit different than what the teams are used to playing. Guarneri with a shot.
Ooh, and she's hammered.
Right. Oriel is the one that...
And Guarneri pops back up. Guarneri, a tough one. She'll shoot too.
East Brunswick foul number 32.
Hitting the ground should be no problem for her, Jim. You got to remember, as a sophomore, this young lady was named the Home News and Tribune Field Hockey Player of the Year. But she is coming aside to be looked at.
She may have a cut that's going to have to be looked at.
Rashida Celestin enters the game for the Chiefs.
And she is being attended to.
Okay, we got Jessie Guarneri out, but Lisa Guarneri going to the line to shoot too.
And this is the senior captain. Makes the first. Makes the score 5-2 Piscataway. And Guarneri sinks the second one.
Fourth
to
point.
Make the score 6-2.
Once again, pressure by the Chiefs, and Bears break it.
Nice block by by Jones. And here come the Chiefs on fast break. Aberscott wants a three.
I tell you, the strangest looking shot Gina
Well,
Aberscott has.
almost as if she didn't have enough strength to put it up. Olszewski. And the Bears try to move it around, spread this tough defense by Piscataway out. Kenny to Olszewski. Olszewski seems to be the most open for East Brunswick, but a little hesitant to go up with the authoritative shot. Oriel. Hagen. Good defensive pressure.
Oh,
Put up.
I'll tell you. And Stephanie Little draws the foul somehow.
Yeah, that was Celestin that was charged with the foul. And it is a shooting foul, so Little will go to the line.
And you're looking at Stephanie Little, just an outstanding transitional player, Jim. And she's probably had a higher average, scored more points than anyone in the GMC tourney. She had 17 points in the second round against Edison, 12.
Well, she makes her first shot.
12 points in the quarterfinal. And 12 points in the semifinal against Bitchevar.
Okay, and she is a junior for East Brunswick. And bounces off the rim, second shot, won't go. So the score remains 6-3. Long pass.
And Little.
And East Brunswick comes up with it. That's kind of a turnover for Piscataway. There's a setup for O'Neill.
Little with the three. Ooh.
Won't go. And ball goes off.
And should be
Piscataway.
And Little taking that shot, and she's put up a number of threes, Jim.
Kenny has been inbounding for East Brunswick. O'Neill, nice feed off. Boy, I'll tell you what, shot by Hagen, way over the rim. And they're going to call O'Neill on the foul here.
And I tell you, Jones is doing quite a job on the defensive board.
Well, not only that, but the couple easy shots for East Brunswick, just the presence of Jones and Scott have been enough to throw them off.
Well, what has happened, the Bears decide to take it to the Chiefs and went under several times, and Jones probably has 4 blocked shots already.
All right, Carol Lee now is in for East Brunswick, Phil. That's a new face that hasn't seen a lot of action. Long shot off the rim. Olszewski comes up. She was hacked hard. Official was not in a position to make the call, however. Well, they did call the foul. I'll take it back.
And that's Kia Hill they called the foul on.
Piscataway foul on number 31, Kia Hill, her first.
Okay.
Chiefs 13 foul.
So here we go again.
Returns for the Chiefs.
This is Carol Lee. Olszewski, open shot. Won't go. And I think they're going to catch O'Neal over the top.
And Olszewski's shot seems to be off a little, Jim.
East Brunswick foul on number 25, Megan O'Neal.
Well, you mentioned that Jessica Olszewski would have to come big.
Well, I think the game, we got a lot of time, a lot of game to play yet.
Right.
I think the big difference, if Jessie Olszewski's on and can play like she can, it can be a big difference. And that's surprising to say since she's only a freshman.
Celestin gives it to Guarneri and drives inside. She's blocked off. And boy, nice rebound by Jones. Kicks it back out to Guarneri for a three-point try. It's good.
Mercy.
Score 9-3 now in favor of Piscataway. Low scoring first quarter.
I'll tell you, Guarneri with 7 points.
O'Neal, she's been seeing a lot of action. Carol Lee, Olszewski, and O'Neal sets up for a three-pointer. Won't go.
I'll tell you, halfway down.
Good rebound, though. They call traveling.
Oh, wow. I'll tell you, Celine Hagan trying to hold on to the ball there, and the officials right on top of it. Called it for a walk.
A couple more substitutions for the Bears. Coming in, Firestone, number 42. We are under a minute in this first period of play for the GMC championship between East Brunswick and Piscataway. It is 9-3, the Chiefs ahead. Guarneri gives it to number 31, that's Hill. Pass inside. They say that Lee fouled.
And that's a 14th foul for the Bears, Jim.
Right.
East Brunswick foul on number 30, Carol Lee, her first. The Bears 14 foul.
All right, Celestin is pretty much open here in the corner, Phil. Guarneri gets through somehow, makes a shot. I'm telling you, she has been the difference in this game so far.
She has 9 of 11 points, Jim.
And the score is 11-3. Oriole gets through somehow, but it will not go. None of the shots have been falling for the Bears. And that ball went off Piscataway, and they get the ball. I have my eyes on that official already.
The Bears taking it to the board since Asia Jones is on the bench, trying to get something.
And Celestin tries to get through. Ball wrapped up, and that should be East Brunswick ball with 13 seconds. Wait a minute, didn't Piscataway get the ball last possession? I guess not.
Okay, Jones back in the game along with Jen Guarneri, the third Guarneri sister.
Ball is inbounds, and Jones gets it. This is the third. 13 puts it almost up. 31, that was Hill, okay. We're getting a lot of substitutions.
Oh, they did call the walk, Jim.
Yeah, and there's only 1.5 seconds left on the clock, so East Brunswick's going to have to try something desperate here. That was a good strategy right there. It won't go. Well, after one period of play, the score, Piscataway 11, East Brunswick 3.
And I'll tell you, Jim, a strange first quarter. The name of that quarter is Asia Jones rebounding and Lisa Guarneri scoring.
Right.
Guarneri again with 9 of 11 points.
Well, we have Reggie Carney, the East Brunswick coach, hooked up, so let's go down to him.
We're standing around on the 3, but also we're not spacing the floor real well. It doesn't look like there's a lot of room to drive in the motion. All right, so again, we said Stephanie has Scott on her. But when Stephanie's at the top of the key, there's nobody outside the 3. 4 people get outside the three-point line. Stephanie's going to blow by her all day long. She can't guard Stephanie. So if Stephanie gets the ball up top, be aware. Get outside of 3. As your girl goes to pick Stephanie up, she'll just dump off to you. Defensively, we're battling real hard, all right? Now, got to put the ball in the hole a little bit here. Come on, come on. Defense, 1, 2, 3, defense. Come on, let's go.
Phil, Stephanie Little has all 3 points for East Brunswick, but you know, it's the tone of Reggie Carney wasn't as panicked as the score might indicate. I think East Brunswick's been getting some good looks, and they're playing good defense, which is the main thing.
Right. the ball's just not going down for him, Jim. He knows they're going to fall sooner or later, so he doesn't want to panic his team. They just got to stay within their game.
All right, Firestone given the responsibility here. Good screen set up by East Brunswick. Olszewski to Stephanie Little. She has, as we mentioned, all 3 points. This is the beginning of the second quarter between Piscataway and East Brunswick. Lee to Firestone, sets up for a 3, and she hits.
Sue Firestone.
And that's what East Brunswick will need. They are, like we mentioned, getting good looks. Score 11-5, Chiefs. And way out on top is Asia Jones. And I don't think Reggie Carney minds that at all. Guarneri. What do they got inside here now? Are they going to call somebody from East Brunswick?
I think they're collapsing down on Jones, and I think they called the foul, Jim, on a hold there.
East Brunswick foul number 42.
And that's Sue Firestone, the sophomore.
Well, Firestone sits, as does Lee. And Guarneri. Aberscott to Jones. They collapse on her.
I'll tell you, 3 players, Jim.
And that was the same strategy last game.
Well, they did a nice job. You're right, the 1-3-1 zone there, and they're doing a good job on Asia Jones. Asia Jones has not scored yet.
She with the ball. Aberscott. She hits again. 2-pointer.
Gina Aberscott with a 2-point basket.
Here comes East Brunswick.
Oh.
Blocked nicely by Jessica Guarneri.
Actually too far under for Oreo.
Good pass. Won't go, though. It was a no-look pass by Lisa, and she pats her back. Say, it's my fault. It was a little too long. Score 13-5.
A foot fault, Jim.
Okay.
Play tennis?
Well, regardless, you can't step on that line, and that's apparently what happened. So Piscataway will inbounds. This is a critical point of the game, Phil. 13-5 the score. East Brunswick cannot afford to get down by too big of a margin. There's, boy, there, look at that 3 persons collapse on Jones. And
I'll tell you, Reggie's strategy, he's done a good job if it's to stop Jones from scoring.
Right.
He's decided that we're not going to let Asia Jones score. We'll take our chances with Lisa Guarneri shooting from the outside. Right now, it's paid off for the Chiefs.
Olszewski with a good rebound for East Brunswick. And here come the Bears. Kenny to the middle. Little. Open is O'Neal. She had a shot there, Phil. Didn't want to take it. In and out.
And that's been the name of the game. How many shots have we seen go
Whoa!
halfway down and come out, Jim?
Whoa! That ball went off a Piscataway Chief, which is why East Brunswick didn't go after it.
Well, you got Allison Parson, the referee, and Brenda Payne, the umpire, out there. Apparently they didn't see it.
Well, East Brunswick loses on that one. Boy, that's too bad. It was right in front of the official, too. Jones, they collapse on her. Inside to Scott. And won't fall. Strong rebound by Guarneri, however.
Jessica Guarneri. The Guarneri sisters, both of them go strong to the board, Jim.
And that is the 6th team foul for East Brunswick. So the next non-shooting foul will be a 1-and-1.
And you take a look at Jessica Guarneri, a 5'10 sophomore.
East Brunswick's 6th team foul.
Go ahead.
5'10 sophomore, and she was quite a force on the boards against South Plainfield, Jim.
I was pointing out, Phil, that O'Neal picked up her 3rd foul.
Okay.
And Guarneri, and it bounces in.
Gets the touch.
Her first points. Score is 14-5. And won't go. 14-5 Piscataway. They're extending that margin now.
Here comes Kenny.
Well, they have the shot, but it's not falling.
I tell you, the shot's just not falling.
Aberscott ahead of the field. Off the rim, and Piscataway gets the rebound. Scott sets up. Hits.
That's Asia Jones with her first points of the night, Jim.
16-5, and East Brunswick's going to call a timeout. If they can get it.
Let's see the call here.
What do they call?
Oh, let's.
It's an offensive foul.
Oh, mercy.
Piscataway foul number 21, Lisa Guineri.
No, Guineri, okay. I saw him put up 2-1, which was Jill Kenny's number as well.
Takes the timeout.
All right, let's go down to Reggie Carney.
Let's go in here. Man to man. Man to man. Just like we did against Bishop R, okay? The obvious again, 5 points doesn't cut it, all right? We've got to drain some shots. We're getting good shots. We're doing a good job on the boards, but the reality is we're not making anything. We're not taking bad shots. We're getting layups. We're getting wide open looks, but we've got to start draining a few because we're putting too much pressure on the defense. Christ, if we can't score, we got to hold every time down the floor. Again, we've held them enough, but there's just so much pressure on the defense right now. Again, defensively, you're doing a great job. Offensively, again, try to spread out a little bit more. Try to run a loop, see what happens off the screen. But again, don't panic. It's really early in the game. If we get some scores and some holes, we'll get on a roll. We're playing fine. Just need to score now. All right, come on now. Score. 1, 2, 3, score. Come on.
Okay, Jim, he's right. They have been playing well defensively. Offensively, the ball just isn't going down for him. I do believe I heard Reggie say he's going to go to man-to-man, though, Jim. And actually, his defensive scheme hasn't been bad. Guineri can't stay hot from the outside, but we'll see what happens.
Kenny tries to squeeze through. It doesn't work.
Boy, Celine Hagan threw a pick.
Yeah. Jones. Some nice ball movement by her. Scott's going to take a long one. I'm sorry, that was not Scott. That was Hill.
That was Shanta Scott, Jim.
It was. Okay.
Rashida Celestin returns for the Chiefs.
And Scott will go to the bench as Celestin comes in.
Boy, the thing that jumps out at you with this Piscataway team, that aside from Guineri, this is a very young team.
Very young. Guineri, Lisa Guineri, the only senior on the team.
Kenny was hammered, and they don't call it. I'm telling you, Phil. Ah, boy. Okay, 16-5. Scott sets up, won't go.
Jones with a three-point attempt.
And they say it went off Kenny.
And you're right, Jim. All the calls are going the way of the Chiefs right now.
Well, you know, I got to tell you, I saw this pair of officials in a game against Monroe Township in South Brunswick. And crowd was not happy. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And their consistency is showing up. Can they find play-by-play announcers in the GMC?
Okay, they are.
Because I'm working on one here.
They are man-to-man. Celine Hagan on Jones.
Yeah. Whoops. Aberscott almost loses the handle. Nice pass inside by Guineri. She really has a presence. Celestin in and out, but Guineri with a strong rebound. It won't go. Lisa Guineri puts it in now. I don't know what you can do about that. That was excellent rotation. Good rebound by Piscataway. It is now 18-5. 3:51 left to go in the second quarter. They collapse. And you heard Reggie Carney say you do not want to panic, but I see an East Brunswick team out there.
Well, they got to put some up, Jim.
They're clearly concerned.
This is a good shooting team.
Olszewski.
Oh, great move.
Nice right-hand shot. Okay, Olszewski gets her first 2 points, and it is 18-7.
She'd probably appreciate you taking that law out of her name as well, Jim.
Okay.
It's Jessie Olszewski.
Okay, Olszewski. Okay. Jones. Strong move. Won't go, however. Kenny to the middle. Olszewski, we got that right?
Oh, you got it right.
Okay, wow. Well, they called
walking.
traveling.
Oh, mercy. Oh, mercy. I'll tell you.
I thought I saw about 4 arms go in at her.
We got Charlie King sitting right down below us, and he's ready to go out there and remove the official. Wow.
Richie Carney's imploring the ref. He's still talking to her. Jones is getting a lot more of the ball this quarter. Pass into Olszewski. And still, now they call another foul. And clearly Piscataway is dominating the boards on their end.
Not only that, Jim, what makes them so tough is that even when Jones is out at the top of the key, she can throw down to people like the Guarneri sisters who can post up themselves and go to the hoop.
All right, this is Lisa Guarneri at the line. We talked a lot about her, Phil.
Well, leading scorer. She has 11 of the 18 points right now. Make that 12. It's a third consecutive free throw.
And she is a quality player all the way around. Hits that as well, so now it's 20-7. Good pressure by the Chiefs. Kenny loses it. Pass inside won't go, however. And ahead of the field is Carol Lee.
Oh, mercy.
But they don't find her.
They called an offensive foul.
Oh. I don't know how you can do it. I really don't.
I'll tell you, Reggie Carney standing right there a little beside himself.
You know, he doesn't want to get a technical.
You know what? He's just looking at the official. There are times, Jim, when you come in the game and you see who's coming in the official, when you just say, it may be one of those days, and you got to believe Reggie felt that way.
I hate to say it, Phil, but this is exactly the same scenario that occurred over in Monroe the other night. The same type of calls. Okay. Hill with it. And looks like Piscataway is going to slow it down a little. They have a 20-7 lead. Jones with the fall away and won't go. And who comes up with it? That's been the story for East Brunswick. And they're going to call traveling.
On Carol Lee. Oh, mercy. And the East Brunswick fans are...
Every single call is going against East Brunswick.
They're not getting a call, Jim.
Right.
And Asia Jones goes to the bench for the rest with 2:10 left in the half.
Right. Guarneri guarded by Firestone. That doesn't look like a good match for East Brunswick. However, she misses it finally. Here come the Bears. Firestone with the ball. She has a three-pointer for East Brunswick. Lee. Bounce pass. Almost doesn't connect. Hagan. Carol Lee. Pass, nice pass inside to Oriole. And that's the first 2 points for Gio Oriole, and the score is 20-9. I think we have to just remember, Phil, it's only 11-point differential right here.
Despite what we're talking about, it's only 11 points.
All right, so with 1:34 left in the first half, it's 20-9. Piscataway over East Brunswick, and we will listen to Carney now.
I'm screaming, get the ball at Gio. Will you guys look? Gio's got somebody 5'2" on her, for God's sakes. Way to move now. If they stay, once the ball goes to the wing, obvious, clear that box out and Gio goes post to post and it's wide open. But recognize again, who's on who. If we get one of the big ones on the guard and we get it, get out of there and clear it out, okay? Good job, come on. Come on, again, there is absolutely nothing lost. We got a whole game to play. Come on. Score, 1, 2, 3, score, come on.
Well, Phil, again, the passion in Carney's voice tells you that this game is not over by any
he doesn't believe
stretch
it.
of the
He's
match.
right. They still have the whole game to play. They haven't played particularly well the first half. They're only down 11 points, Jim.
Well, Megan O'Neill has 3 fouls, and Firestone has 2. Those are the only East Brunswick players in trouble. But I think they were talking about Aberscott, who's one of the smaller players on the court for Piscataway.
And they feel that
they could match her up well with Oriole.
That's right.
So we'll watch that. 1:34, Guarneri with the ball. She has been far and away the difference in this game. And she's guarded by Kenny. Jones outside. And Jessica Guarneri. And
that's
falls.
what I'm talking about, Jim.
Yeah.
But both of the Guarneris can post up and go up strong.
Right. Well, and that's a mismatch for East Brunswick. Now Shanta Scott is on Oriole. This is Firestone. She's trapped. And a nice pass. Thought they might call walking on Hagan. 22-11, 53 seconds left to go in the second period. Piscataway is on top, as they have all game, most of the game anyway. Hagan gives Jones a lot of room out there. Scott, almost stolen by East Brunswick. And Scott was charged call for walking.
And I'll tell you one thing, since they have gone to man-to-man, the Bears really haven't lost anything in that. You might see them come out in the second half, Jim, and stay with that man-to-man defense.
Okay. East Brunswick would dearly like some points here before the end of the half. Whoops, that was a walk. And 29 seconds left to get in the first half.
Kia Hill returns for the Chiefs.
Okay, Kia Hill in for Shanta Scott for the Chiefs.
And they give it to Guarneri. Brings it up. Scott by herself. Whoops. Thought she walked. Scott inside. Yeah, nice off the board.
And once again,
I'm sorry, that was Jones. Is that her first 2 points?
that's their second, 4 points.
Okay.
And Aberscott on Kenny, I believe.
All right, that foul is charged to who? There's 3 seconds left to go in the first half.
Number 24, Gina Aberscott, her first.
Aberscott charged with the foul. So East Brunswick will have 3.1 seconds to get a shot off. Olszewski doesn't go. And that's the end of the first half. The score, Piscataway 24, East Brunswick 11. Phil, what does East Brunswick have to do?
East Brunswick has to settle down, Jim. They just have not played anything like the East Brunswick we know offensively. Defensively, they really haven't played that badly. As I said, since they've gone to the man-to-man, they haven't seemingly lost anything. But offensively, they're atrocious. I mean, they're getting the looks, but the ball isn't going down for them. They have to settle down and get something to go down.
And settle down is what is the name of the game for East Brunswick. They've got to get those shots off. Meanwhile, we're having our own problems with the referees, but that's another story. So halftime here at the RAC for the GMC Championship girls. East Brunswick down by a 24-11 score. We're going to take a short break and be back with the second half in just a moment. Okay, we are about to begin the second half of GMC Girls Championship action between East Brunswick and Piscataway. The Chiefs holding what looks to be a commanding 24-11 lead over the Bears. Phil, you got some scoring for us?
Asia Jones with 4 points, Guarneri with 13, Aberscott with 4, and Jessica Guarneri with 3. For the Bears, Oreo with 2, Little with 3, Celine Hagen 2, and Jesse Olszewski with 2.
Okay, East Brunswick inbounds the ball, and they are going to need points. Again, they have not done a bad defensive job. O'Neill in there with 3 fouls. And she matches up very nicely with
Little.
Guarneri, and Little puts in a 3, and that's what they need. Makes the score 24-14 in favor of Piscataway. It's a 10-point margin. Jones.
And the Bears back in man-to-man defense, Jim.
Yep. And Jones is outside. Guarneri tries to spread the floor a little bit, being guarded by Little. They try to collapse on her. Aberscott, who's sunk 2 outside shots. Pass inside to Jones. They try to swat it away, won't go. Collapse. Long shot by Aberscott off the rim.
And Little with the rebound.
Right. Stephanie Little has probably played the most impressive game.
She's been the steadiest player all throughout this tournament.
Kenny takes it in and is almost wrapped up by her own player. Guarneri takes a long pass, and they try to drive in on her. And what are they going to call?
The blocking foul, I guess, on 2 players, Jim. Both East Brunswick players go down.
And unfortunately, it was called on O'Neill.
Oh, mercy.
And that is her 4th foul, so she's going to have to leave. And we mentioned that was a good matchup with O'Neill on Jessica Guarneri.
Right.
That's going to cause a problem for East Brunswick. Jones, double teamed. Guarneri, 3-point try. Hits. Lisa Guarneri.
16 points for Guarneri.
Score 27-14.
And the Chiefs are pressing.
And they get away. There's a turnover. Aberscott puts it in. Got to have a timeout here.
I'll tell you, the Chiefs come out pressing the second half.
29-14. They don't see Carney on the timeout call. So here comes Little. She drives. And they're going to call Jessica Guarneri on the foul, her first. I think Carney still wants a timeout.
Well, I don't know, Jim.
Yes.
Number 52, Jessica Guarneri.
So it's 6:18 left to go in the third quarter, 29-14. I believe that's the largest lead for Piscataway.
That's for sure.
So let's listen to Carney.
Again, which you can't be, but you're trying to dribble through a trap when you're tired. Will you just pass the ball around it? I know, obvious. You know what to do? Don't let her score. Get in her shorts and don't let her score. You're not going to double team Asia. You cannot think that you're going to leave Lisa Guarneri alone to double team Asia. Who double teams Asia? You do. You do. Okay? Or who's ever close if your girl's on the strong side. So again, you don't leave yours to take Asia. Now, when Lisa gives it up, you don't let her get it back. So you're going to be a tired camper, but don't let her get the ball back. Okay? All right, now. You got to remember to get the press breaker set up. You're not doing getting in the gaps and then reversing the ball. All right, let's go. Come on. A lot of scores, a lot of holds. Let's go. Win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on. Come on.
Okay, Jim. Reggie again trying to settle the troops, talking strategy. They are going to stay in the man-to-man, but players going to have to slough off to help.
And this press has been
Jones.
bothersome for East Brunswick. East Brunswick with very, very few outside shots this afternoon. Olszewski tries to drive on Guarneri. That's Oreo inside.
Oh, mercy.
It was knocked off. A Piscataway player knocked it out, did she
I'll
not?
tell you, it's a rough night.
Oh, boy. Okay.
And the Bears are pressing now, Jim, full court.
And it's going to make them a tired ball club. But somehow they got to get back in this game.
And they're going to call a foul on Hagan. And Jim, we probably talk too much about officiating and whatnot, but officiating should never be the focus of a game. A championship game like this here, should be flowing.
All right, that foul is called on Hagan. It's her second. Guarneri, no look pass to Jones inside and won't fall. Pressure still by Piscataway, however.
Okay, Gio with the rebound to Kenny.
Kenny. And East Brunswick has to do something to get into this game. Olszewski. There's a look by Oreo. Won't go, but a follow-up by Stephanie Little.
Stephanie Little, who has come up big for the Bears.
29-16. She had position. Guarneri behind the back dribble. What do they call? A double dribble? I don't think so.
Well, the Bears finally get a call here, Jim.
For East Brunswick, Sue Firestone.
Sue Firestone back in the game, and Rashida Celestan for the Chiefs.
Kenny double teamed. To the middle. Finds Olszewski, Firestone. Nice pass inside. Oreo hits it.
I'll tell you, a good look by Kenny.
And that's about the first time I've seen East Brunswick score consecutive points in this game. 29-18. Again, it's just an 11-point margin.
Jim.
Just hasn't been a lot of points scored in this game. Jones outside, lob pass into Guarneri, a little hard, but a nice rebound by Scott.
Shanta Scott crashing the boards and creating a foul.
And they call the foul on Scott.
Right.
Piscataway foul, number 34.
And Bev Hall calling timeout this time to try to
sensing a little something.
settle her troops. And you see Reggie Carney looks a little pleased here, Jim.
You can't miss the box out. Keep getting after him. Right now. Here's the obvious. Just listen. They're starting to tire. That's the obvious. This full court pressure, we're going the whole way in. They're all starting to die. Now, if you read a trap, jump it. Now, if they break the trap, make sure you recover, but to the paint. Everybody recover to the paint, more so that when they blow, no, I'm saying when you read a trap, so that if they miss a shot, they don't get a putback. Everybody get back so it's 5-on-3, us, them, for rebounding power. Down here, you're starting to find open people. It's starting to happen. Let's go. Come on. Win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
All right, so
Come on.
Carney's saying that Piscataway was tiring.
He's saying they're starting to get tired.
Yeah.
Clearly, the Bears have a lot more depth than the Chiefs do, but I don't think the Bears have used a lot of exceptionally amount of players here, Jim.
Right. Okay, East Brunswick with a chance to bring that margin under 10. Oriole to the left side here. Olszewski. And that official calls something away from the ball.
Hagen with the foul.
Brunswick foul.
Wow.
51, Celine Hagen.
I'll tell you.
Really, it's just okay.
Carol Lee.
Hagen picks up foul number 3 we mentioned, and she's going to have to go out of the game.
And Carol Lee comes in.
Guarneri double teamed, and another whistle.
Lee. They're going to call Lee on the foul.
Carol Lee.
East Brunswick foul number 30, Carol Lee, her second. The Bears' 4th team foul.
4:43 left to go in the third period. Again, Piscataway with an 11-point lead, 29-18. Ball is stolen by East Brunswick. You know, that's one of the few turnovers they've managed, Phil.
That's for sure.
Firestone in the corner to Carol Lee. To Kinney. Olszewski won't go. Good rebound try by Carol Lee. She puts it up off the rim. East Brunswick again with the rebound. Olszewski. Olszewski, sorry. Oriole guarded by Scott. And a reverse shot.
Great move by
good
Gio
shot.
Oriole.
Okay.
I'll tell you, using the basket as protection there, Jim.
29 to
stop Jones
20.
from blocking it.
Guarneri triple teamed. And they call a pushing foul. Lee is charged with that one.
And we're just seeing more and more heads, people shaking their heads at the calls, Jim. It's stopping a good game.
Right. Just whistle after whistle after whistle.
Stephanie Crowley returns for the Chiefs. Stephanie Little for East Brunswick.
Phil, what's a problem for East Brunswick? It's 5 team fouls with still 4 minutes left to go
You're right.
in the third period. And that could be, again,
Could hurt him down the stretch.
put him down to the line. Scott, clear lane, but
And again, Olszewski with the steal there. Took a chance, could have been called the foul.
Olszewski inbounds. They get the ball?
Yes.
Okay. Could have swore that was off East Brunswick. Little with a long shot. Hits.
Oh, Stephanie Little.
And East Brunswick is now definitely back in this game. It's 29 to 23. We mentioned it wasn't panic time for East Brunswick. Pass. Shot won't go, but Jones, she was hammered.
No, you're right.
Guarneri with it. And now they finally
call the foul.
Jones was just hammered on that.
No doubt about it.
And they didn't call it. Oh boy. Well,
East Brunswick foul number 5, Jessica Olszewski.
Olszewski is charged for, that's her first foul.
And I'll tell you, look at Asia Jones, the 6'2" junior going to the line here, Jim. And, well, she's not shooting.
It's not a shooting foul. Okay. Guarneri, Aberascott. She's had a couple of key baskets.
Bears still in man-to-man. Kohler on Jones right now.
Jones, she sets up, looks, and hits, and a whistle.
Foul underneath.
And everybody looks at each other.
It's against the Chiefs. Basket is good.
Piscataway foul number 52, Jessica Guarneri, her second.
Foul number 2.
Third team foul.
6 team fouls for East Brunswick, 3 for Piscataway. 31 to 23 is the score. Chiefs ahead. Oriole to Firestone. Little to Oriole. Tries to drive inside and was whacked, but not called. Guarneri, 2:38 left to go in the third quarter. Lob pass inside to Jones. Turnaround, hits.
Yes. Jones starting to take advantage of the man-to-man defense right now, Jim.
How many points does she have,
She
Phil?
has 8 right now.
Okay. Score 33 to 23. So East Brunswick was had the margin down to 6, but it's back up to 10. Firestone, Little inside.
I'll tell you, Little quick step, and Jones blocks it.
It was a nice block,
And
too.
I tell you,
Really nice block.
Little gets the benefit of the doubt. Jones gets called for the foul. Little will go to line to shoot 2. And I said Stephanie Little, Jim, as you see her step to the line, Little has played big tonight. She has 11 points, 2 3-pointers, and keeping the Bears in the game right now.
She has been the difference for East Brunswick. So we wait, and it is a 2-shot foul. First one goes off the rim. And second one is good. So the score is 33-24, Piscataway. Pressure applied by Kenny, who is now on Guarneri. Lisa takes her inside, but it won't go. Nice rebound by her sister, however. And Phil, the problem I see is that Megan O'Neill is not in the game, and that really gives Jessica Guarneri an advantage.
It certainly hurt her. Megan was playing Jessica pretty tough. And matter of fact, playing her so tough, she ended up with 4 fouls, Jim. And Guarneri's are just the forced on the boards.
Guarneri is 1 for 2 from the line thus far. And that one rolls in. Score is 34-24. And it's the second.
That's her 5th point.
And she is a freshman. She has looked good.
She's a sophomore.
A sophomore, okay. Olszewski open for a moment. And this freshman, Olszewski, has had problems.
And the Bears maintain control, however.
Inbound to Oriole. That pass was intended for number 31 for East Brunswick. Kohler, who was in the game, I think, for the first time.
And the Chiefs will take possession.
Well, that was a tie-up, and the possession arrow went to the Chiefs. So with 1:40 left to go in the third quarter, Piscataway ahead 35-24, almost stolen. Guarneri, they try to double team her, but she gets it past midcourt line. A lot of open court here, Phil.
And it makes a big difference,
yeah.
Jim.
Jones doesn't make it, but she's tied up.
Little on a rebound. And the Bears will have possession of the ball. Little again. Jim has just played a super game, as she has all tournament.
Firestone with it. Gets it across the midcourt line to the left side. Nice pass into Kenny. Won't go, however. Rebound strong by Kohler. And Stacy Kohler is the answer to Jessica Guarneri, apparently.
I'll tell you, Kohler slammed to the ground. Will go to line to shoot 2. Kohler, who's started for the JVs as a freshman last year, and you're going to hear from her, Jim.
Oh, yeah. She's looked impressive in the times I've seen her play. So Kohler will go to the line shooting 2. And hits the rim. But she will have a second shot. Second one will not go either. East Brunswick has not been really that strong on the from the foul line tonight. Got a minute to go. Jones bounces off the rim, but a strong rebound by Scott. Aberscott in and out. Jones with a nice rebound again.
And a tie-up. I tell you, Jones comes out of nowhere to get the rebound there, and fortunate not to be called for the foul.
Well, Kenny was the one that battled back and was able to tie up Jones. You're going to have to watch for the inside pass here. That's what they're looking for. Scott, Aberscott, Guarneri. She's trapped behind the back pass.
She stepped on the line.
Is that what happened? Okay.
Baseline violation. East Brunswick call.
East Brunswick will try to get some points here with 48 seconds. They're down by 11.
They can get it down to a single digit, Jim.
Into Firestone. Nice shot over Scott. Sue Firestone makes it 35-26.
Sue Firestone with 5 points.
Somehow East Brunswick is in this game. Almost
And a good hand
tapped
by
away
Oriole. Good defensive
by Gio
effort.
Oriole.
27 seconds left, Jim, and they're down into single digits.
There's the double team on Jones. And that's going to be a 1-on-1 now.
And that's what's going to hurt the Bears down
Right.
the stretch, Jim. Jones, an excellent foul free throw shooter.
Kinney charged with the foul, her first.
And I saw a magazine this week called Athlon College Weekly. They had Jones rated as one of the top 5 players in the country, Jim.
Okay.
So a lot of people looking at her.
I'm not shocked by that. She has great form, and you can tell just by the way she goes about it that she works very hard for everything.
That's for sure. And
here comes another Guarneri.
I'll tell you, Asia Jones looking rather natural in this building here, Jim. On this Rutgers floor here.
All right, what happened on this?
They call it tech?
I have no idea what's going on.
Apparently someone stepped in, Jim, and they're awarding the ball to the Bears.
Okay. I looked down for a moment to record the score. I didn't see what happened on the second one. And there's discussion going on.
Too many players on the floor. Could have been a technical, Jim.
So East Brunswick still with a chance to bring this margin down to 8 as we near the end of the third quarter. It's 36-26 in favor of the Chiefs. They've led pretty much the whole game. Olszewski,
good move.
With an inside move. Won't go, however. And Jones strong on the boards. 5 seconds. Gets around Oriole. And a foul is called.
And I see you. Jones showing her athleticism, Jim.
Not quite sure that was a foul, Phil. It was just a light tap.
You're about as sure as most of what we've seen today. And she will go line to shoot 2 again.
Olszewski is nailed with that foul. That's foul number 2.
Shooting 2.
It's the first. Boy, I'll tell you what, this is a tough bucket.
I'll tell you.
And okay, I understand. It was a 3-pointer.
3-point attempt,
right,
so therefore
okay.
She'll shoot 1 more.
Makes the second.
Just an awfully nice touch.
38-26. That ball heaved, but well short. So at the end of the third quarter, it is Piscataway 38, East Brunswick 26. It's a 12-point margin. Again, Phil, a little deflating there toward the end.
That's for sure. They had it down to 9, Jim, and couldn't hold on to it.
Okay.
Get in now. Okay. Jill, Susan, Stephanie can get a drink, and Carol start out. Report in.
Let's go, guys. 12 points, go. 10 runs. Hey, we're still there. Come on. Come on.
All right, now.
Come on, let's go.
All right, gang. Pressing, getting after them. The man-to-man is working fine. We don't need to go in the black and get all over the place crazy here. So again, stay in the man-to-man press, but we're yelling at you. When they break the trap, you can't stay on the sideline. You got to get down in half court in the middle of the floor and read their next pass. The obvious. We're close. We can pull this off, but you know, 8 minutes from hell right now. Get on after them. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's pull off a little miracle here. Win. 1, 2, 3, win. Come on.
The only thing that got East Brunswick to win games handily all year, their transition defense and pressing, it's going to have to work in this last quarter.
It's going to have to work. I think Reggie said 8 minutes of help.
Help.
I think he said help.
Okay, he said help.
Same thing. They got to put it all together, Jim.
All right. Firestone against Scott. Hard off the board.
And once again, the Bears are getting the shots, Jim.
And a great steal by, wow, Jones went down and she is hurt.
She is hurt, Jim.
Yeah, she was
no
nailed.
Foul.
Again, another one that goes
And
off hard.
2 Piscataway players down.
And they're going to call, I believe, Hagan on the foul.
That's Shanta Scott down, getting up slowly. Yeah, just a funny game, Jim.
Is that another way for saying poor officiating?
No, just a peculiar game, I'll tell you.
It's a 1-on-1 here. I didn't catch who that foul was on.
East Brunswick foul number 30, Carol Lee.
Okay, it's charged to Lee, who picks up her 4th. It is 10th team foul, so now we're shooting 2.
They're going to shoot 2, and this hurts, Jim.
Mm-hmm.
And Shanta Scott.
Shanta Scott.
Well, this is a team that does well from the foul line.
For Piscataway.
Shanta Scott, a 5'10 junior. She'll be back next year. As we pointed out, only Lisa Guarneri leaving from this Piscataway team next year.
All right, here's a face we haven't seen even in the first games. April Huckabee, number 50, comes in for the Chiefs.
Shoot 2.
And Jones goes out to be looked at by the trainer. Scott misses the first, but she is going to get the second. And that's the penalty of 10 fouls. And she takes advantage of it and makes the score 39-26. Chiefs comfortably ahead, it looks like. In the corner to O'Neal. She drives. Guarneri doesn't do much of anything. However, Firestone gets another shot and puts it in. Firestone with 7 points.
7 points for Firestone.
Makes the score 39-28. East Brunswick needing to get pressure. One thing I can say, Piscataway has looked very strong defensively and also bringing the ball up. Scott off the board.
I'll tell you, bank shot facing the basket.
Shanta Scott.
41-28 Chiefs. Oriole, and she
I'll
is
tell you,
called for traveling.
That slightly overstep. A lot of officials
Exactly.
let you get away with the Jim.
But
And
no, this official's not going to do. When she sees an opportunity to blow a whistle, she's going to blow it.
Asia Jones return for the Chiefs.
Okay, Piscataway inbounds. Guarneri, nice move to get around Oriole. Takes a nice pass. Celestan,
And Celestan with her.
first 2 points, makes it 43-28. And this game could be slipping away from East Brunswick. Oriole hits, though.
Big 3.
Just when you think it's over for East Brunswick, Oriole with a 3-pointer makes it 43-31. 6:43 left to go in the 4th quarter. Celestan guarded by Kenny. Jill Kenny hasn't scored any points tonight, but it's not her role.
No, it's not her role, really. She's a great defensive player and a floor leader.
Good save by Guarneri, but no, they say she stepped on the line. East Brunswick will inbounds, and no pressure by the Chiefs. I think Jones is tired, Phil. She's kind of loping up the court.
She may be injured. I don't see why she's tired, Jim. They've had enough timeouts and stuff for her to be fine.
Firestone, what do they got here? And Carney looking for the 3 points on this. What do they got?
I think it's no. Let's see.
Nope. What?
I think it's no basket.
They called against East Brunswick?
East Brunswick foul number 25, Megan O'Neal.
They call it on O'Neal. That's her 5th foul.
And O'Neal's out of here, and they don't count the basket, Jim.
No, and the basket doesn't count either.
Well, they're talking it over, Jim. Let's see if they give him the basket.
Drink.
Here she comes.
Basket
Give him
is
the basket. Okay.
So that was Firestone that hit that, right?
East Brunswick basket before the foul. Before the foul.
And they award her a 2-pointer on that. And
The clock,
it should have been a 1-on-1 situation. Oh, I see that O'Neal did not leave the game. That's what the problem was.
Wow.
And she, that was her 5th foul.
Well, they're supposed to buzz her out, Jim.
Susan, don't worry about them. Okay,
So East Brunswick
let's go.
I'll tell you.
gets a little bit of
I'll tell
time
you,
to.
a strange game. O'Neal had fouled out, Jim. Nobody called her out.
Yeah.
And
Olszewski returns for the Bears.
And I believe Piscataway will go to the line, will they not?
it should be out on the side.
Okay. 43-33 is the score with 6:09 left. And Guarneri gets it to Celestan. Pass to Jones, but they call a foul.
They call a foul on Celine Hagan. Oh, no, they call it on...
Yeah, that's on Hagan,
no,
all right.
it's on Jones.
What?
And the Bears will get the ball.
Give me an eraser on this pen. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oriole.
Good pass.
Olszewski open. Won't go. Olszewski's had problems. Jump ball called.
I'll tell you, there were two Chiefs with the ball. I don't know what. And
one of the weirdest games I have seen in quite a long time.
Okay, the officials giving a little warning there to Hagan and Jessica Guarneri. Apparently a little too active bumping, and and she's talking to him.
Piscataway ball.
Well, Piscataway somehow emerges with that. And Guarneri inbounds to Jones, who I think has been physically hammered all game. Jones, nice move inside.
Asia Jones.
Who has what?
13 points.
13 points, and that makes it 45-33. 5:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Little. Kenny puts one up, goes off the backboard. Celestin in front of everybody.
Ooh.
Whack good.
Whacked twice, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, they didn't catch the first one.
They didn't catch the first one. Celestin will go to the line to shoot two, no matter how you look at it, Jim. And I'll tell you one thing. You look at Rashida Celestin, this 5'7" sophomore at the line, and her family's probably been in this building all day, Jim.
Exactly, right.
Villanova played Rutgers earlier.
John Celestin.
And John Celestin, the guard for Villanova, played here earlier. So they've probably been here all day.
And that ball bounces off. So Celestin will get another one. And that one will not go either. Oriole gathers it in. And East Brunswick will push it up.
And the Bears got to make their move right here, Jim.
Right. Little to the middle.
And she's
what are they going to call on this one?
Blocking foul.
Is that what it was?
She should shoot two. And again, Stephanie Little.
Number 15, Stephanie Crowley. Her first.
Crawley.
The seventh Chief.
We haven't seen her whole game.
Stephanie Little will shoot two.
And that's Stephanie's 13th point of the night.
Makes it 45-34.
As I was saying, Jim, the Bears have to make their move right here. I don't think there's any time to waste right now. They got to start playing real tough defense and start putting some.
Well, I haven't seen the
baskets
turnovers, Phil. That's been a problem for East Brunswick. They haven't been able to get turnovers off the pressure.
And Little makes them both.
Right. Makes it 45-35. They take a whack at it, but it doesn't go. And down court is Aberscott.
By herself.
And somebody blew an assignment there. 47-35. Olszewski stolen by Guarneri. And sets up herself. Nice touch. 49-35 Piscataway.
Guarneri with 18 points, and Reggie calls timeout.
Well, East Brunswick, a couple blown assignments on defense there. And if you listen in on the huddle, that's what you're going to hear.
Man-to-man press. All we had to remember was the weak side of the two back people. You got to know there's somebody back there all alone, and you forgot. That happens. It's man-to-man press if we can trap it. Now, you cannot be hanging around behind the basketball when they pass out of a trap. You got to get back in the paint. We are also going deny all over the floor. How many deflections can we get? Take care of the basketball. Don't throw something out of fatigue that you don't know where it's going. Let's go. Win. 1, 2, 3, win.
Phil, I think just an observation. One of the frustrating aspects of this game has been that a lot of the flow of the game has been taken away by some, which we have acknowledged, are questionable calls.
Right.
Both sides, too.
Right.
Both sides. And East Brunswick is just going to have to gut it up as best it can and try to work down that 14-point margin. But I'll tell you what, there's a lot of hesitancy in the players. They don't seem to know what to do. Olszewski will inbound for East Brunswick.
Well, Jim, the point is this is not the state playoffs, so you think the GMC has some control over who they want to bring in here as officials. So I don't think they can blame anybody.
That was ill-advised, that pass. Doesn't go. Jones. And Piscataway looks to be a little bit more patient now, as well they should. Guarneri, the consummate ball handler for Piscataway, finds herself open underneath, and Scott, good rebound, swatted away by Olszewski.
And the Chiefs will maintain control.
Sue Firestone returns for the Bears.
And Stephanie Little getting the break has played a super game.
She has. She's been a real plus for the Bears. Jones outside. Dribbles. Guarneri inside to Jessica Olszewski. Bounces off the backboard. And Aberscott gets it, throws up a long one. Doesn't go.
Aberscotty not shy, that's for sure.
And it goes off Oriel.
And Bev Hall talking to Aberscott. She throws up some
weird shots.
Weird shots,
yeah.
That's for sure.
Well, you know, it stands to reason when you have Jones and Scott and Guarneri there that Aberscott shouldn't be like the first resort for a shot. Guarneri underneath by herself, puts it up and in.
Just muscles it up, Jim.
Right.
And she has 20 points right now, Jim.
Well, I'll tell you what, how about an MVP for this tournament?
She certainly made a case for herself.
Right. Olszewski, Jessica has, what, 2 points.
And they call Scott unwalking.
Anybody that's on the floor is going to be called for traveling. It's just the way it is. 51-35 with 3:40 left. Kenny goes out. Lee goes out.
Oriel back in. Went out for about 10 seconds.
Knocked away nicely by Shanta Scott. Jones. And Oriel put a hand in there, got the ball away. Olszewski.
She'll shoot the three.
Won't go. Rebound inside by Hagen. Again, I mentioned before that Jones seems to be a little fatigued. She was really not in position for that rebound. Foul called.
Against the Bears.
Believe that was on Oriel. She picks up her fourth.
East Brunswick foul number 32, Gio Oriel, her fourth.
And so going to the line will be Jones.
And Jones, not a spectacular game this afternoon, Jim. She has 13 points and has done a fine job rebounding.
Well, she's made her presence known.
Well, all throughout the tournament against South Brunswick, 30 points, 10 rebounds, 4 block shots. Against in the semis, she had 21 points, 8 rebounds, and 6 assists and 8 block shots against South Plainville.
Jones makes them both. And substitutions. 18-point lead. That's the biggest for the Chiefs.
And that's about the margin. That's about the closest anyone has played them, Jim.
Olszewski to Firestone. Inside, off the board, won't go. And tie up.
Possession. And the Bears will get it. That was a standstill there. Lisa Guarneri and Celine Hagen,
who have had words earlier in the game.
Returns for the Bears. East Brunswick possession on the jump ball.
They try to find somebody inside, but it won't go. Firestone, who's seen a lot of time. Little doesn't find anything that time. They scramble for it, and players finally get up. Piscataway with the ball.
And a
tapped
steal by
away.
Oriel.
Whoops. Firestone bounced past a little. She sets up off the rim. Rebound. Here comes Guarneri by herself. Behind the back pass to her sister.
I'll tell you, a little strange. Guarneri breaking for the basket and Bev Hall looking at her.
Yeah.
You're getting a little fancy there. Clearly you have the breakaway and you throw it back.
Jessica Oshevsky for the Bears.
And Hagan comes out of the game. Phil, it is plausible but conceivable that these two teams could meet each other in the States.
I'm sure they will, Jim.
Yeah. Guarneri, and I'll tell you what, if I had a vote, I'd make her the MVP of this tournament. She has been outstanding.
Little.
It's
Stephanie Little,
who is East Brunswick's MVP.
That's right.
This game.
16
Guarneri.
points.
No look pass to Aberscott.
Gina
And this has been the trend with these games. They play tough for 3 quarters, and then Piscataway just sort of extends the lead. Little again, off the rim. 57-38. A minute 57 left to go in the game, and Gina Aberscott leaves the game.
And as Carol Lee comes back in the game, you look out on the court, and Bev Hall is about to call a timeout.
Right. All right, Phil, let's get your reaction about this game. Officiating notwithstanding, again, this is the 3rd time that these two teams have met, and again, you're seeing the same thing happen.
You're seeing the same thing happen, except the Bears really didn't play their game offensively today, Jim. That's been the big difference there. Piscataway obviously has an excellent team. Piscataway, the #1 seed, #2 in the state right now, and only lost by 2 points against the #1 team, St. John Vianney. The Bears have had an excellent season, and they will continue with their season there. Clearly, if you play a team 3 times and they beat you all 3 times, you have to concede along the line that they're a better team, and Piscataway is the better team right now.
Okay. All right, the two teams will get back on the court to play the final 2 minutes of this game. 57-38 is the score. And we were talking before this, Phil. This is only the 2nd time that Piscataway is going to win the GMC
tournament.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, only the 2nd time that these two teams have met in the GMC finals, which is hard to believe. Bev Hall is 1-1 now coming into this game in county tournaments, winning it in 1995. And of course, you know about Reggie Carney, who's been here 11 times in the final. Won it 3 times with Hoffman, and of course won it last year with the Bears. Sort of surprising.
All right, with that foul, Carol Lee will leave the game with her 5th.
And at the foul line is the 3rd Guarneri, believe it or not.
Jennifer
Guarneri.
She's the freshman.
She's the freshman.
Okay. And at the other game at East Brunswick, I saw another little Guarneri running around.
That's right.
Gio Mario returns for the Bears. Jennifer Guarneri.
And Carol Lee came out
shooting 2
with a fine hand.
Will not go. And you see the crowd starting to gather, and for the boys championship game, which will be played here immediately following between North Brunswick and St. Joseph.
That's correct. Should be a good one.
Guarneri does not make the 2nd, but they get the rebound, however. And Aberscott will... Well, I thought they might call backcourt on that one.
Fine athletic play by Guarneri.
Yeah. Aberscott tied up.
Woo.
And what do we got? I guess they call the foul on Jill Kenny.
Means Aberscott will go to the line to shoot 2.
East Brunswick foul on number 21, Jill Kenny, her 2nd.
I can't remember a game where East Brunswick has picked up more personal fouls. O'Neill is fouled out. Lee is fouled out. Oriel with 4. Firestone with 2. Oshevsky with 2. And Kenny with 2.
A lot of whistles blown tonight, Jim.
And Stephanie Little doesn't have a foul, according to my stats. Doesn't go for Aberscott.
But again, Jim, as you mentioned, these teams will meet in Group 4 state tournament play. And
you would think. Chiefs have the #1 seed, do they not?
I'm sure they will, Jim.
Yeah.
And very good chance that they'll meet again. As Aberscott sinks it for her 11th point.
Stephanie Crowley re-enters
Well,
for the Chiefs.
Only St. John Vianney, I believe, is ranked ahead of Piscataway. So Piscataway is the #1 Group 4 team in New Jersey, according to the rankings. 58-38. Bounce pass goes awry. And they're just going to play this one out. Most of the starters now are sitting. Jessica Guarneri, I believe, is the only one that's in there that was a starter. Celestin to Jennifer. Air ball. And they go to the floor. Celestin with a smile on her face.
And wholesale substitutions. You're seeing some of the younger players come in there.
Let's see if we can identify them there. Number 4 is Melissa Eulis. 24, Kelly Sukowicki.
33, Morgan Baylog.
Right. And Kolar is in there.
And you said Melissa Eulis?
Yeah, and Vicky Fisher, number 15.
Okay.
These are 4 sophomores, and Eulis is a junior.
I'll tell you, both of these teams very young.
Okay. Shot up, and looks like Sukowicki is going to have a chance to put some points in the book for East Brunswick.
Kelly Sukowicki, a 5'6" sophomore guard, and again, it's just the Reggie Carney system there. A lot of young players, and he gets them ready awful early, Jim.
Won't go on the first shot. She'll try again. Won't go. Ball bounces out of bounds, and East Brunswick will retain possession. Bounce pass in, and it looks like Fisher will get credit for that basket.
Vicky Fisher, 5'10" sophomore, makes 2 in the county tournament.
58-40, the 18-point margin for Piscataway over the Bears. New players for Piscataway. That's 35. We do not have her on our program. And taken away, Sukowicki comes up with it.
35 is Adja, Adwina, Adwan Adja.
Okay. Another steal. Crowley with it. Gives it to Guarneri. 11 seconds. And East Brunswick not putting too much pressure on. Aja with it. Won't go. Followed up by Crowley. Won't go. And that'll do it. So the final score here at the Rutgers, the Lewis Brown Athletic Center, the rack, as the officials escape, leave the court. Piscataway 58, East Brunswick 40. Piscataway winning the Greater Middlesex Conference Tournament Championship. East Brunswick, as it had many, many times, being runner-up. And the award ceremony is going to be going on here. But Phil, let's have your comments about this game.
I'll tell you, well, I venture to say Reggie Carney doesn't like to lose any game, but I don't know out of all the years that he's been here that he probably feels the least badly about this game here. His team played very hard. He knows he's playing a very talented and a very tough Piscataway team. He knows he also may have a shot against them in the state Group 4 tournaments there, but there's nothing to be ashamed of. The Bears, at this point in time, the record is 21-4. It's been a super year, and this year is not over yet, Jim. They were the defending county champs till a minute ago, and they had a nice run.
Yeah, exactly. And my sentiments are that we had thought coming into this game, based on how East Brunswick had looked so good against Bishop Bar, that maybe they might be able to catch Piscataway on an off night, perhaps. And actually, they brought the margin down to 6 points early in the third quarter, and I thought maybe they might make a run at it. But Piscataway, even though they are young, they are mature, they're tournament tough, and I'll tell you what, I want to see the team that's going to beat them this year. They're going to be tough. All right. Thanks very much, Phil. So that's going to do it this afternoon here from the rack. The final score, Piscataway 58, East Brunswick 40. For Phil Hill, this is Jimmy Allinder saying thanks for being with us.